Hi, welcome to my debut video. Well, this isn't what I originally planned for my first video, but I figured that sharing about a topic that affects me personally and many others would be more relatable, so here I am. In this video, I will be talking about my gender discovery and how it affects me. However, if you just want to know what I am identifying as, you lazy bastard, you can skip to the last chapter. But if you want to hear the full story, stick around. Before we start though, my name, or my internet persona name in this case, is beaverbloyde. Yeah, it's Floyd with a B. Does it mean anything? Well, not really. I just think it's cool. And I don't think you need to guess my spirit anymore, right? It's a rabbit! No, kidding, it's a beaver. Anyways, well, enough introduction. Let's get right to the video. Now that you have warmed up, let me give you some context first. I grew up in Thailand, the country which is notoriously well known for ladyboys. But I will not be using that term today because it is commonly associated with adult films and it's also an exonym. So instead, I will be using the local terms Kathoey instead. Kathoey is regarded as third gender in Thailand. It is an umbrella term only used on a map, assigned male at birth, covering identity ranging from effeminate men to trans women. So, here's a fun minigame. Out of these 4 people, who do you think is Kathoey? Well, if you are a smartass, then you'd know that it was a trick question, and the answer is all of them. Anyhow, when I finally discovered what I am, I felt like I didn't belong to this group, even though I pretty much fit the description, so what gives? When I first came out to my mother, she was very surprised, though she has been supportive from the very beginning. So, thank you, Mom. But she did say that I never show any sign, and looking back, it's mostly true. Most LGBTQ people exhibit some signs or signal to show their queerness. It's a way of communicating without explicitly stating what you are. Although I did show some sign, it's not apparent enough for most people to pick up. They would probably think that I was just soft and gentle, or what you would call a twink. I think the reason for that though is that I was bullied in middle school. At the time, I was already a target of bullying for something else. To show a sign would be like adding water into a burning oil. So the strategy changed from exploring what I am into blending in and survive. And I did. For all those years, until high school, I became part of the boys. While I didn't really force myself that hard, I stuck mostly with them and avoided and denied any diversion from masculinity at all, because that would be too gay, right? Well, once I finally left that circle, I started exploring my gender seriously. So, the reason why I was uncomfortable with identifying myself as Kathoey was not because I think they are bad or I was unfitting, but it's because I didn't live the experience. After all, I mostly lived as a boy for, 18 years or so I don't know if I deserve to call myself one. It feels kind of like when you are way too late for the meeting. So, it seemed that being Kathoey is not for me either. So, who or what am I then? I have had this notion of cross-dressing since high school, or perhaps even in middle school. I look up to Kathoey, drag queen, gay men, not because I want to be like them per se, but because I respect their gender non-conformities and their bravery to step out. Looking back, I never understand or relate to the concept of gender that much. For some, boundary of gender might be a wall, but for me, it's more like a line of crayons drawn on the pavement. Seeing how blurry the line is, I finally crossed it when I came out as non-binary in the first year of university. So, I'm non-binary. And that's all, folks. See you later. I would have actually ended the video there if there wasn't a new development in my gender. So, what happened? Well, when I said that I came out to myself and two of my friends and my mom. And that's it. I didn't change my way of life. I dressed the same, I act the same. Maybe I was afraid of publicly coming out because of the hassle that come afterwards. People might treat you differently, and you might even face prejudice. So I only stuck my hand out of the closet. Until the fourth and final year of my university, where an opportunity presented itself. I have online friends, and one of them scheduled a meetup at a cosplay event. You can definitely see where this is going, can't you? Well, that was my chance. I would say only chance that I can cross-dress. After all, it is a safe environment where cross-dressing is not our place. So, I prepared for 3 months for that event. I learned makeup, I try on women clothes, I got a female haircut. I was dedicated. And whoo boy, am I grateful that I didn't pass up on that, because after everything comes together, it was the first time in my life that I think that I looked good. You see, before this, I saw myself as a bum. And no matter how many male styles I tried, it never felt right to me. Granted that I never actually put that much effort into my male style in the first place, but even so, I would believe that even the least effortful female style fits me much, much better. From that event onward, I just stopped presenting masculine, and I have embraced my femininity, and finally came out to my friends and family. Oh, except for my grandparents and people of that generation due to conservativeness and all that. But I plan to come out to them either this year or next year, so stay tuned for that, just in case I want to make a video telling you about that experience. And on a positive side note, I've also grown more comfortable with Kathoey label now. I eventually realized that it's never too late to be yourself. And after all, there's no correct way of being a certain gender anyway. Furthermore, back in chapter 1, I've already demonstrated how diverse Kathoey can be. So why beat myself over nothing, right? And even though I have a more specific term to call myself now, I don't really mind if someone call me Kathoey, because I am. So, let's answer the question, who am I, really? Well, like the old saying goes, if you want to understand someone, you have to look at them from all sides. And I mean literally. Here, let me, okay, like this, like that. Alright, On this buckle here contains the flag of gender identity that represented me the closest. This flag is one of the variants of girl flags. I will read the definition of this gender approved from LGBTQIA+ wiki. Girl flags individuals can fluctuate from being completely without gender to completely female. Between those extremes, one may feel slightly female to half female to mostly female or any other amount of femaleness or femininities. Some individuals may move smoothly between intensities, while others may quickly jump between intensities. So far, I have spent about a year embracing my femininity. I've been taking notes on how girly I felt during those times, and the result fluctuated depending on what I felt that day, what situation I was in, and who I was interacting with. When I was alone, I mostly felt a gender. When I was in a girl group, I became girlier, and in a boy group, I turned on my bro mode, but never thought of myself as a man. So I guess I pretty much fit this gender to the T. So, to sum it up one last time, who am I, really? I'm beaverbloyde, I'm a girl flux, I prefer the pronoun she, they, and nice to meet you. Now that question is answered, let me plug the way that you can follow me real quick before we go. First, this YouTube channel that you are watching this video on, my content will center around discussion, game let's play, game development, programming, and politics from socialist point of view. So, subscribe if you're interested. Second, my Discord server. I'm pretty much active on Discord, so if you want to interact with me directly and meet like-minded people, feel free to join. And that's it. I think I might create a Twitch channel for streaming later on, but for now, these two will be my primary channel. Well, that's the end. I hope you enjoy my video and the efforts I put into making this, and I hope my story inspired you in one way or the others. Well then, let's depart. See you later.